This is a Canadian Individual Meal Pack, or IMP. It's a lot like the US MRE in respects to it being a single meal ration. 3 are given out to a soldier per day, and this thing contains 1,200 calories, has a 3-year shelf life, comes in 18 different menus, 6 breakfast, 6 lunch, 6 dinner. So without further ado, let's check this out. Okay, right off the bat, it says dessert. I wonder what this will be. And it's just sliced apples. And I got one of those 3-in-1 Nescafes. That's creamer, coffee, and sugar. And we get some mustard, red hot sauce, similar to Tabasco, just a little more vinegar, a little less spicy. Got some honey, peanut butter, nice. Got some beef jerky. Hamburger bun, shelf stable, nice. Strawberry crunchy cereal. Hot chocolate. And we got the main breakfast sausages. 30 grams of fat to 11 grams protein. Quite the ratio. Alright, now check out this beverage bag, right? It's got a little stand at the bottom. It's a pouch stand. It can stand up on its own. It's tougher, more robust than the US beverage bag. It's far superior. You also get 2 orange pineapple beverage base mixes. Nice. Icebreakers frost. It's like some super strong mints with like every single kind of sweetener you can imagine. Aspartame, neotame, sucralose, acetylflame. Okay, a wet nap, and spoon and napkin, and some matches. That's looking pretty good. You know, you boil these pouches in the bag for about 5 minutes. Considering they don't come with FRHs, it's your only option, unless you got one on hand. This really reminds me of the 4 Fingers of Death. Look at that. Alright, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, so I definitely want to check these sausages out first. Breakfast sausages. You know, look at those guys. Okay. Oh boy. Looks like it's got some sort of like breadcrumb. Oh, we'll check that out in a sec. Definitely gonna... Okay, let's give a look at those sliced apples. Looks like they were packed the 330th day of 2013. Oh, those smell very pleasant. Just a nice, fresh apple smell. They don't smell like canned apples. That's kind of neat. Alright, these shelf-stable hamburger buns. These things are pretty cool because it's just like a grocery store bought hamburger bun. I mean, I don't know how long this will stay, you know, nice and fresh, shelf stable for, but I can imagine for a fair amount of time. I gotta check out one of these sausages while it's still nice and warm. I don't like to boil these in the bag for too long because my experience with IMPs, they really start to taste metallic after boiling them in the bag for any longer than say like 3 to 5 minutes. Oh wow, the texture. You know, there's a certain kind of greasiness to this. It actually makes it taste like it's some good diner food. I didn't expect that at all. This does not taste like processed ration food. You know, that's actually delicious. You know, I'm gonna make a sandwich. The way I'm gonna do this, just throw a couple of these on here. You know, I got an idea. You could put the mustard, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna throw some honey on this. And this is the way to do it. That's looking good. It's good quality honey. And before I start digging into that sandwich, I want to get this strawberry crunchy cereal prepped up. This looks fantastic. Look at that. You could definitely mix this straight in the pouch too. It's something I definitely like about this. And get that mixed up. That mixes up nice and easily. And check out that coffee. And you know, if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna make that army mocha. And that coffee is just gonna be standard, pretty much like Taster's Choice out on its own. But with this, gonna make things more interesting. Let's check out that beef jerky. This stuff feels dry and hard as a rock. Wow. I don't know about this. Let's give it a whiff. Yeah, that's a nice smoky smell to it. Smells pretty good, but I don't know. Look at that piece right there. Jeez, it's one big block. And that one real fatty piece. Nice. And we get to test out this beverage bag. This orange pineapple powder beverage base smells amazing. It has this very nice natural kind of pineapple smell to it. And it's very pleasing. Look at the color on that. And of course, some peanut butter. You know, it'd probably be good with the... I guess some honey and peanut butter with that bun would be an option. But this here, you just pretty much eat this on the go. There's nothing special about it. Just some standard peanut butter. It doesn't really go with anything, but it is some good. Looking good. Well, definitely want to start off with my sausage, honey sausage sandwich here. Pretty much is what this is. Looks like a glazed bun. Oh yeah. Well, okay, that's awesome. That's definitely the way to eat that. That sausage has a nice light maple flavor to it. And smoky too. Oh wow. Now this is something. This is just a creamy, lightly sweet strawberry oatmeal. And you could have this with cold or hot water, but hot, wow, that's delicious. The milk is pretty thick. Wow. Awesome oatmeal. I mean, the strawberry flavor is not overpowering. It doesn't taste overly artificial. It's very mild strawberry, but it's there. It's you know, not like you don't taste it. Now let's check out this apple. It's weird. It smells like there's honey in it. It's kind of strange. I don't mind it, that's for sure. But it tastes like honey. Lightly of apples. This really just tastes like, this is delicious. This has to be the best. Essentially, I guess you could consider this canned sliced apples. I mean, wow. Those are the best I've ever had. Actually, so far it's my favorite thing. What a surprise. Now, with this, let's go for the weird fatty piece. Has kind of an artificial smoky flavor. It's too dry. Kind of has that leather boot kind of consistency to it, you know? Which really, you know, what balances that out well is some actually edible sausage, you know? Well, down the hatch it goes with that beef jerky, but no more of that. Canadian IMP beef jerky. Yeah. Well, I guess it's better than US MRE beef jerky. I'll give it that. It's actually real beef. US MRE beef jerky, it's like half beef, half soy protein concentrate. So, yeah, IMP beef jerky, not the worst thing. Still far from the biltong in, say, a modern UK operational ration pack. Now those folks, they know their jerky. But yeah, here, I mean, you can tell it's real beef. I mean, it's just, I guess they have to keep it nice and dry. Otherwise, it doesn't have much of a shelf life, you know. So, it's a great source of protein. I would eat it if I were in the field because this is only 11 grams of protein, 7 grams, maybe another 1 or 2 in that cocoa, which makes me think, oh, by the way, I think I drank this and I didn't even tell you guys what it tasted like. It was great. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like a slightly less artificial version of the US MRE hot cocoa because it doesn't have as much hydrogenated creamer in it, and it also doesn't taste as sweet. So it just tastes a little more normal. And with the Nescafe, I mean, you know, that instant all-in-one coffee, it's pretty handy. I filled this up to the, just under the hot chocolate. I'm not trying to go for, like, when you're at home, you're not going for hydration as much as you're going for flavor. I want to give you guys a good reading on this. Oh, wow. tastes like pineapple juice, like orange and pineapple juice. When you don't put in a whole 12 ounces, it's amazing. It tastes like juice, like a juice, a fruit juice instead of a fruit drink. That's the difference. If you use less water, I'll bet that applies for most of these Canadian IMP drinks. They're a lot more natural flavored than, say, the US MRE. US MRE does have one thing over this. It's packed with maltodextrin. It's a nice slow burning carbohydrate. These, I don't think there's much, if any, maltodextrin. It's just sugar. But it tastes more natural. That literally tasted like pineapple juice. That was pretty awesome. Well, I gotta say, Canadian IMPs, they got it together with their breakfast. Can't be beat. Not bad. Anyway, this is Steve1989 off MREinfo.com. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.